Northwest Ohio Liquidations welcome you to this broadcast of women's college volleyball on NKTelco Sports. We're at the ONU Sports Center, where the Earlham Quakers will take on the Ohio Northern Polar Bears. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: John and Tony's Restaurant, Four Seasons Drive-Thru, Alapino's Mexican Grill, Whatever Cards and Games, and NKTelco bring you this afternoon, this evening, I guess it is by now, our MVP sponsor. We want to thank the folks at Northwest Ohio Liquidations and our scoreboard sponsor, John and Tony's. I'm Dave Helmstetter for NKTelco Sports. Ohio Northern University and Earlham College set to do battle here at the Ohio Northern University Invitational Tournament, the 43rd one in the history of Ohio Northern University volleyball. Ohio Northern, it's been a good day so far for the Polar Bears as they upped their record in an earlier contest to 7-2. They defeated DePaul 25-13 and 25-8, and they're set to do battle with Earlham. Earlham comes in here with a 4-5 record, and we have en masse the student body here at Ohio Northern. Should be an exciting Friday night. We're underway. College volleyball. There's the kill. Aaron Wagner starts out the Polar Bears with the first point. And just like that, Ohio Northern has the early lead. And they'll collect an ace. That's Rachel Jennings for the Polar Bears. 2-0 on our John and Tony's Restaurant scoreboard. DePaul trying to come back. It's going to be touched, and that'll go to DePaul. Tipped. And Earlham, sorry. There's a lot of Indiana schools going around. Earlham with the point, and it's 2-1. Ohio Northern, there's the hit and the kill as Sonia Dahlin gets the point on the kill, and it's 3-1 as Ohio Northern substitutes. Lots of enthusiasm here at the Ohio Northern University Sports Center as number 30, Kendra Ackerman, will serve it up for the Polar Bears. And the hit by DePaul. Ohio Northern trying to take control of this one early. They did so in their earlier match against DePaul. And Earlham College finds themselves trailing 4-1. Serve into the net, and Ackerman's serve goes astray, so that's an error. And number 12, Sydney Fuller, a 5'10" senior, will serve it up for the Quakers. Comes the hit at the net, and that time Maria Young, a standout for DePaul, for Earlham, as they play in the Hoosier Conference Athletic League. Coming off some of their finest seasons here recently. And the point goes to Ohio Northern. (5-3). 5-3 our score. And Ohio Northern's Hannah Ermer will serve it up. Fifth-year senior, gets it across. Comes the return. And the point goes to Earlham, clad in the purple and gold. And and it's going to be out of bounds on the tip, and Earlham will have the serve. Set by Conrad up front, and a return hit by Earlham, and Ohio Northern (6-5) Ohio Northern. Let's take a look at the score here. Scoreboard not there. We are tied at 6-6. Sonia Dowling with the serve. Earlham will have it. And the block, Lauren James. And number 14, Ava Ellinger, with the shared block or shared kill. Dowling serves it up. Miscommunications on Ohio Northern's part, and Earlham picks up an easy point, and they'll tie it up at 7-all. Anaya Harrington, number 21, will come in as number 12, Sydney Fuller, goes out. In serve, Jasmine Minker for Earlham. Here comes the set. Ellinger gets the point. Touch there on the backside by Maker. And we've got the rotation, and subs come in. Number 20, Grace Ermer, a junior, will come in to serve it for Ohio Northern. As Ermer will ready to going over some substitutes here at the scorers table, making sure that the subs are correct. Ohio Northern will drop in a sub as Katie Karstensen will come in. Here comes the serve. The set, right side. Return to Earlham in aggressive fashion. They go to the back row, picked up by Jennings. Earlham to the back row as Jennings tried to reach it. And Earlham and Ohio Northern are tied at 8-all. On the John and Tony's Restaurant scoreboard. Tajimo, Akiko Tajimo with the serve for Earlham. To the corner. Good play by Grace Ermer. They get it across. Earlham sets it up. Quickly back, but we've got a whistle, and double hit as Aaron Wagner, number 16, returns into the ONU lineup. Grace Conrad will serve it. Comes the set, hit. Good defense as they respond to Fuller's hit. Looking for the corner, but it's not there. Katie Karstensen a little bit long. We remain tied at 9. Earlham with the serve, and that'll be number 3, Aaron Wagner for Earlham. She'll serve it to the back row. Here comes the set, the hit up front. Aaron Wagner, powerful hitter from that position. And Ohio Northern goes up by a point at 10-9. Earlham on the attack. There's the set. Ohio Northern responds. Maria Young had the set there. There's on the far side. Young will get it and get the kill. Maria Young, a junior, 5'7". Conference Player of the Year a year ago for Earlham. She's up front. Here comes the set, the hit, and a good point. And that's Katie Karstensen. Serve coming up by Ackerman for Ohio Northern. Here comes the set, the hit by Young. Northern responds. Wagner, strong hit. Next hit at the net, Sonia Dowling, but it's still alive. Battle at the net, and it's going to be great effort there by Wagner. That's 12-10, and Wagner. Ackerman with the serve, and she's going to collect the ace. Here comes Ackerman's serve, tips the net. Tough one to handle. Earlham will set it back up. There's the hit to Jennings in the back row, and Wagner finding her spot from the right side, and 14-10. Ohio Northern slowly pulling away from Earlham. Scrappy group, the Earlham Quakers. Another ace there by Ackerman as they begin to find a hole in the defense. Got a timeout. Our score, Ohio Northern 15, Earlham College 10. You're watching the Ohio Northern University Invitational on NKTelco Sports.
Whatever Cards and Games in Ada is your locally owned, family-friendly business for all your gaming needs. We carry a wide range of collectible card games, board games, family games, role-playing games, educational games for all ages, and more. Stop in today for your much-needed expansion packs and war miniatures. We are an official tournament store for Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering, and Cardfight Vanguard. Expect an enjoyable time at Whatever Cards and Games, where there's fun for everyone.
Earlham calls the timeout, trying to stop the Ohio Northern run, and a little bit of defensive improvement is what the Quakers need right now. And boy, Young will drill it home. Big time player. Maria Young already has 4+ points here tonight. (15-11). Soft touch. Wagner's going to field it. Wagner back at the net, but it's going to go out of bounds as Jasmine Maker for Earlham hit it last, and it's 16-11. Akiko Tajimo will come in for Earlham. And Hannah Ermer for Ohio Northern will serve it up. Good serve into the heart of the defense. Maker with the hit. Perkins, soft touch, Ohio Northern. Now it's Earlham on the offense, and miscommunication. Well, a little bit difficult as that one went high in the air, and mistake costly for Earlham as it goes now 17-11 for the Polar Bears. Hannah Ermer stays in serve. She'll get it to Tajimo in the back row. Soft touch, Young. Maria Young's gets the point, and she'll serve it up. 17-12, Earlham down by 5 against the home team Polar Bears. Young to the back row, and it's going to be a little bit too long, so it's 18-12, and Ohio Northern will bring Lauren James back into the lineup. She'll go to the front row. Sonia Dowling to serve it. Pajimo. There's the hit by Kirk. Set. James, and Kirk is going to win the battle and get the point at the net. As Harrington comes back in for the Quakers. Harrington, a strong hitter from that right side, as Maker throws it up, and it's going to go long. And Ohio Northern's lead now is 6 points at 19-13. First set action. Second game of the day for Ohio Northern. Ohio Northern so far, they've got 10 kills versus 7 for Earlham. As number 20, Grace Ermer, serves it up. Here comes Harrington's hit, too long. And Ohio Northern will have it. 20-13 our score. Comes the set over the right side, and a miscue by Earlham. Just couldn't quite pull that one together, and Kirk, the middle hitter for Earlham, unable to get control. 21-13. Ermer stays in control. And the serve. Harrington. Great defense by Hannah Ermer. Earlham with the set, the hit. Again, good defense by Grace Ermer, and the point comes back the other way as James gets the point. And Coach Lauren Horton comes over to one of the officials asking a question, but serve goes to Ohio Northern as Grace Ermer gets it over to Wagner. Right side as Kirk tries to drive it home. And it's 23-13. We got a timeout, Earlham. Game going fast for the Quakers, trying to slow it down. Our score, Ohio Northern 23, Earlham College 13. You're watching the Ohio Northern Volleyball Invitational on NKTelco Sports.
At Four Seasons Drive-Thru, we offer weekly specials that are sure to satisfy all appetites. Monday through Thursday, come in to enjoy our daily lunch specials. Friday is our Get It Till It's Gone fish special. Friday and Saturday, grab a 16-inch 3-item pizza, 10 wings, and a 2-liter for just $20. Sunday, we also have a 3-piece chicken for $5 and a 16-piece for $20. Four Seasons Drive-Thru, great drinks, great food, wonderful service, and amazing prices.
Households are using more connected devices than ever before. TVs are streaming, smartphones are browsing, security cameras are watching, and virtual assistants are, well, assisting.
You'll need an umbrella today.
As you add more devices, we are constantly improving our technology to deliver the fastest and most reliable internet to your home. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get NKTelco high-speed internet with speeds up to 1 gig. Call 1-888-NKTelco today.
Grace Ermer will serve it up for Ohio Northern as the Polar Bears on a run. A couple of attack errors up front by Earlham, and a kill by Lauren James, and another attack error. And the Polar Bears are up as they crash in another point by Katie Karstensen, and it's 24-13. Polar Bears on the edge. Set point coming up. Ermer still in serve. Boy, she's been there a long time. Harrington trying to stop the run. And Karstensen's hit is into the net. The 5'8" junior unable to get it across the net, and it's 24-14. Tajimo with the serve for Earlham at the net. Block, point, Ohio Northern. Polar Bears take set number one. Our score, Ohio Northern 25, Earlham 14. And we move to second set action here in the Ohio Northern University Invitational Tournament. You are watching NKTelco Sports.
I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course. It's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen, and check us out on Facebook.
Back here at the Ohio Northern University Volleyball Invitational, the Polar Bears come up with win number 1 in the first set, 25-14. Earlham took a couple timeouts to try to slow the Polar Bears down, but to no avail, and strong play by the Polar Bears up front. Earlham, I tell you what, though, they have a nice player in Maria Young. She accounted for a good portion of their points in that first set. But Ohio Northern showing that balance that they have and doing the job with a convincing, in fact, all of the sets here today have been in very convincing fashion by Ohio Northern. Second set just about to take place. Wisconsin-Oshkosh took a 3-1 win in the 5:30 game. So Denison was the winner at the 4:30 contest, 3-1 over Heidelberg. Wisconsin-Oshkosh started the day out on the South Court and handed Muskegon their first defeat of the season, 3-2 in a really heated contest. It went 5 sets. Ohio Northern won the center court game 3-0. So right now we've got Ohio Northern and Earlham trying to complete a day full of volleyball. Aaron Wagner sends it quickly over to Earlham, and it's going to fall. And Earlham will take an early 1-0 lead. Second set action. Earlham had 7 kills in the first set. Ohio Northern had 13. And Karstensen with the hit and gets the kill and the point. as Sonia Dowling will come back in for Ohio Northern. Here comes the serve by number 8, Rachel Jennings, the libero for Ohio Northern. And the point goes to Ohio Northern on the heading miscue by Earlham. 2-1. Ohio Northern with the lead. Jennings with that serve, and there's Young. Has the knack for finding that open space. And we're tied at 2-all. Jasmine Meeker, freshman in serve for Earlham. Gets it across. Here comes Conrad set over to the right side. Strong hit by Katie Karstensen. Meeker with the serve again. Earlham with the early 3-2 lead. Wagner. Tajimo will come up with it. Harrington sends it long, and we're tied at 3. Ava Ellinger comes in, and number 30, Kendra Ackerman, will come in. Ackerman will serve it up. There you see Kendra Ackerman, sophomore. Harrington on the right side. They come back to Young, but Young will recover with the block at the net by Ohio Northern. Harrington will score as she gets it inbounds, and Earlham College has a 4-3 early lead. Number 12, Sydney Fuller, will serve it up. Fuller. Ackerman. Back over to Conrad. Battle at the net. Earlham sends it back this way, but there's Wagner. Sends it deep into the court. Young trying to get it past Jennings. At the net. Wagner's hit, and there it is. Ohio Northern wins that battle, and we are tied at 4. Tough battle, and Wagner will win it. As Ermer will send it up. Hannah Ermer, that is. Soft touch finds open space as Hannah Ermer dives for it. But the point goes to Earlham, and they take a 5-4 lead, and Young will serve it. And Harrington, Ohio Northern will keep it alive. Good effort. And Aaron Wagner for Earlham will get the point, gets the kill. 6-4, Earlham. With Maria Young in serve. Conrad. Back over to Ellinger. Ellinger at the net, and it's going to find the open court. And the point goes to number 15, Liv Kirk. Young still in serve. Set by Conrad as Oliveira's trying to get it across. Dowling almost had it. Here comes Harrington. It's in. Anaya Harrington, a freshman, hammers it home. Ohio Northern's going to take a timeout. Our score, Earlham College 8, Ohio Northern 4. You're watching the Ohio Northern University Invitational Volleyball Tournament on NKTelco Sports.
Unpack your potential with a career at Pratt Industries. Working at Pratt Industries is more than a job. It's a sustainable career.
Pratt Industries to me is a job. It's my career. It's the way I put food on my table, but I love what I do.
We offer competitive pay, excellent benefits, and opportunities for career advancement. To apply, visit careers.prattindustries.com.
Earlham College will have the serve. They're up 8-4, down one set as Ohio Northern prepares to play defense. Young remains in serve. Excellent all-around player for Earlham College. There's the hit, and it's too long as Sonia Dowling trying to find that corner, but unable to do so. 9-4. Earlham with the lead. Ermer trying to get the point, and that's out as Ellinger's hit just a little bit long. That makes it 10-4. Ohio Northern looking for a run here as Maria Young is on a run for Earlham College. Ellinger, Harrington, and Ohio Northern will get the point on the hit. That'll make it 10-5. So the error by Earlham College makes it 10-5 and puts Dowling back in serve. And Sonia with the good serve, and it's 10-6. Polar Bears trying to send it long. Tajima will hit it. Comes back over right side. Good dive by Ermer. Here comes the set and the hit. Ohio Northern right on it on good reception, but Harrington will win it for Earlham. That'll make it 11-6. More substitutes in for Earlham. And number 6, Lauren Newcomer. A newcomer into the Quaker lineup will serve it. Gets it to the back row. James tipped. Point goes to Ohio Northern. James gets the kill. Rotation takes place. 11-7 our score. Grace Ermer will serve it up. Sends it deep. Meeker hit into the net, and it's 11-8 Polar Bears. Trying to cut into the second set Earlham College lead. Grace Ermer, junior, fires it across. Right side hit. Good recovery by Earlham. Once again, number 12, Katie Karstensen, comes up with the big kill. And Ohio Northern is within 2, 11-9. Karstensen had that spot and found it. Meeker. James finds that corner, and Lauren James delighting her teammates with that one, and Earlham has to call the timeout. Ohio Northern on a run. Timeout taken. Our score, Earlham College 11, Ohio Northern 10. You're watching the Ohio Northern University Invitational Volleyball Tournament on NKTelco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for Carriage Works. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
We are here, and here, and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Back here at Ohio Northern University, Lauren Horton, coach of Earlham College, entering season number 8. She's brought the Quakers a long way, and very good season last year, winning the conference championship. And Earlham, after the timeout, responds with a kill, and they go back up 12-10. 2-point lead, and Akiko Tajabo will serve it for Earlham. Tajabo, number 5. (12-10) Earlham lead. Karstensen back over to Jennings. Hit's going to be long, and Earlham increases the lead to 3 at 15-12. Tajimo with the serve. Comes the set, the hit. Tajimo will return it. There's the strong hit, but it's going to be out of bounds. Young misses that time. 13-11, and Aaron Wagner returns to the Polar Bear lineup. Up front, you've got Aaron Wagner, Lauren James, and Katie Christensen. And there's the point, and it's 13-12. Grace Conrad serving it up for Ohio Northern. 1-point difference in this one. Comes the set, and it's in. Maker gets the point on the far side, and it's 14-12. James down the middle, and Lauren James picks up the kill. As you see, number 22 comes out of the game as number 23, Sonia Dowling, rotates back in. Rachel Jennings. Maker over to Young. That's in, and Young with another kill as Earlham College rotates Jen Shamel, and Shamel will serve it up. Harrington also back into the lineup. Shamel. Ermer, Wagner's hit blocked back. Jennings sets up Karstensen, and Katie Karstensen does the dance. Ohio Northern within a point. And Ava Ellinger comes back in. Grace Ermer goes out. Teammates very enthusiastic about the Polar Bear play right now. Going for the tie. Harrington. Here comes the set for Wagner. Earlham's got a scramble. It's going back over Young. Good defense there by Jennings. For the tie, Tajimo will get it over to Harrington. Quick move, and the play works for Grace Conrad. The setter's old trick, looking for the kill, and she'll take it over and tie it up. Smart play by Grace Conrad, and Ohio Northern has tied it up at 15. Second set action. Kendra Ackerman, sophomore, going to put the ball in play here once the official's whistle blows. And a little bit short, and Earlham will bounce back to a 16-15 lead. Tajimo will go out, and to the serve line will go number 12, Sydney Fuller. Ackerman up front. There's the kill, and number 23, Sonia Dowling, ties it back up. Hannah Ermer comes in. Wagner comes out. Nice crowd on hand here for the nightcap for Ohio Northern. Good turnout of the student body. Friday night here at Ohio Northern. Harrington looking for the corner. What a great defensive play by Hannah Ermer. There goes the point, and not this time, as number 15, Liv Kirk, has the kill, and Earlham College is up 17-16. Young in service. Conrad back over, and the open space is found by Erin Wagner of Earlham. And that ties it up, 17-all. Young again in serve. Dowling, strong hit for Ohio Northern. Harrington likes this. Harrington with the kill, and Hannah Ermer unable to get to it that time. And it's 18-16, I believe, Earlham. Make it 19-16 Earlham, as the scoreboard corrected. And Ellinger gets it. 19-17 as Lauren Janes comes back in. So James and Ellinger will be up front. Grace Conrad also with that duo up front. Dowling is going to get the ace as the ball sails over our heads. And Sonia Dowling set to serve it up. 19-18 Earlham with the lead. Dowling, Tajimo at the net, and double hit pushes it to 20-18. And it's 20-18 as two teams make substitutions. Northern, Ellinger, Tajimo to Meeker, and Meeker finds the line. Jasmine Meeker, only a freshman, got a timeout. Earlham College 21, Ohio Northern 18. You're watching the Ohio Northern University Volleyball Invitational on NKTelco Sports.
Whatever cards and games in Ada is your locally owned, family-friendly business for all your gaming needs. We carry a wide range of collectible card games, board games, family games, role-playing games, educational games for all ages, and more. Stop in today for your much-needed expansion packs and war miniatures. We are an official tournament store for Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering, and Cardfight Vanguard. Expect an enjoyable time at Whatever Cards and Games, where there's fun for everyone.
Ohio Northern University Volleyball Invitational, the home team Ohio Northern. In the second set, Earlham College giving the Polar Bears all they can handle. They've got a 3-point lead, 21-18, as head coach Katie Kuhn takes the timeout. That's the second timeout here in a matter of the last few points. They try and stop the serve from Lauren Newcomer. Conrad, James, comes the set right side. Good block by James and Ellinger. It's going to go out of bounds, point to Ohio Northern. Good effort at the net by the Polar Bears. And that makes it 21-19. That was a big point for Earlham, if they would be able to get that one. Ohio Northern on the attack. James, Conrad, and the hit is too long by Katie Carstensen. Up. And the point is going to go the other way, so it's 21-20. Big swing there. Here comes the return by Earlham. Liv Kirk in the, going to be in the net, so the call will go against Earlham. And Earlham coach Lauren Horton wants to have a conference. And it goes to Ohio Northern, and we're tied at 21. A couple of big calls go Ohio Northern's way here. Tied up at 21 all. Meeker. Conrad. James. That's too long, and Earlham will go back up front. 22-21. Earlham has never beaten Ohio Northern. And Ohio Northern, of course, still up one set. James hit comes across. Here comes Meeker. Blocked out of bounds, and Earlham College picks up point number 23. And suddenly we're in the zone as Kiko Tajimo steps to the serving line for Earlham. Knuckleball serve. There's the hit. There's the point. Big hit, Katie Carstensen. Ohio Northern needed that one. Carstensen with a big point. 23-22 Earlham. On the approach, Meeker. And we are tied. Out of bounds. Tied at 23 all, and Earlham coach Lauren Horton just grins. There's the serve. They get it across. Here comes the set to the back row, and it's in. Number 12, Sydney Fuller hits it in. And now it's set point for Earlham College as they have the serve. And that comes to number 3 for Earlham and Aaron Wagner. Wagner to serve it up. There's the serve. High Northern backs to the wall. Wagner with the hit. Here comes the hit, deflected out of bounds, and Earlham College is going to take the second set. Earlham 25, Ohio Northern 23, and we are now even, one set each. You're watching the Ohio Northern University Volleyball Invitational on NKTelco Sports.
At Four Seasons Drive-Thru, we offer weekly specials that are sure to satisfy all appetites. Monday through Thursday, come in to enjoy our daily lunch specials. Friday is our Get It Till It's Gone fish special. Friday and Saturday, grab a 16-inch 3-item pizza, 10 wings, and a 2-liter for just $20. Sunday, we also have a 3-piece chicken for $5 and a 16-piece for $20. Four Seasons Drive-Thru, great drinks, great food, wonderful service, and amazing prices.
Households are using more connected devices than ever before. TVs are streaming, smartphones are browsing, security cameras are watching, and virtual assistants are, well, assisting.
You'll need an umbrella today.
As you add more devices, we are constantly improving our technology to deliver the fastest and most reliable internet to your home. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get NKTelco high-speed internet with speeds up to 1 gig. Call 1-888-NKTelco today.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Lincoln Electric Automation in Coldwater and Fort Loramie supplies top-of-the-line automation systems to manufacturers. Lincoln Electric Automation routinely develops its team through hiring and by offering advanced technical training. We understand that every employee matters, and every role contributes to the success of our business. We offer advancement opportunities, competitive wages, and benefit packages. Visit LincolnElectric.com and get on track to a better career and a better future.
Ohio Northern University and Earlham College tied up here in the final game of the Friday night activity here for the Ohio Northern University Volleyball Invitational. Taking a look at the all-time series between ONU and Earlham. The Polar Bears own a 3-0 margin. And taking a look at the opening contest today, they defeated DePaul and they go to 14-0 against DePaul. So they've never lost to these two teams that they're playing today. And taking a look at future contests, Wisconsin-Oshkosh, they are tied with them at 1-1. Of course, Denison and Muskegon are usually part of their regular schedule. And Muskegon, of course, suffered their first loss of the season here in an earlier tournament game to Wisconsin-Oshkosh in 5 sets in quite a battle on the South Court. So we're set. Coming up on our third set is Ohio Northern trying to bounce back. They took set number 1, 25-14, but Earlham comes back 25-13. Played solid action for Earlham. We're starting game number 3 here, third set action. And got lots of folks, a lot of students here tonight. Actually, there are students on the far side there, which Earlham coach Lauren Horton talking to the official about it. So college volleyball got a good crowd, as we said, and here comes Rachel Jennings, and we're underway here in our third set. These two teams are even at 1-1. And Ohio Northern will get that point early on. We have a few students standing on the towards the south court along the play, and I think that's the concern that Coach Horton had. They'll miss on the set, a miscommunication there, and Ohio Northern now up 2-0 as they try to take command here in our third set. Jennings with the serve. There's the nice recovery as Sonia Dowling gets the point, and Ohio Northern comes up quickly, 3-0. Moisture on the floor, taken care of there by Lauren Newcomer, and Rachel Jennings will serve it up. It's short on the serve. And Ohio Northern with a 3-1 lead. Ohio Northern on the set. Dowling finds the net instead of getting it over the net, and it's 3-2 Earlham College. As Aaron Wagner will serve it for the Quakers. Aaron Wagner finds the open space, and a little bit of miscommunication there on Earlham's part. So we have substitutes into Ohio Northern's lineup as Leah McFadden, 5'5" senior, is going to serve it up. McFadden in serve following the kill by Wagner. That gives Ohio Northern a 4-2 lead. Young, this time Ellinger and Dowling block Young's hit at the net, and it's 5-2 Ohio Northern. McFadden with the serve. Tajimo with it. Harrington at the net. Recovery there by Fuller. Here comes Ohio Northern, and Wagner slams it to the back row. What a forceful hit by Aaron Wagner. Earlham tried to recover, but just not able to do so. And Leah McFadden stays in serve for Ohio Northern. Back row it comes. Here comes the set to Young. Ohio Northern's not going to be able to get it over. And Maria Young, as we said, Hoosier Conference Player of the Year a year ago, and she's quite a performer. 6'3" our score. Back row, Jennings. Ermer back over, strong hit, but Earlham responds. They'll get it to the corner. Ermer back to Wagner. It's in. Aaron Wagner. Leader on Ohio Northern with kills, and she puts the Polar Bears into a 7-3 lead. That'll send Hannah Ermer to serve. Ermer. Set hit up front by Kirk, but blocked up front by Dowling and Ellinger. And Ohio Northern has an 8-3 lead. Hannah Ermer, there's the point. Dowling, powerful hit by Dowling. And the point goes to Ohio Northern. Hannah Ermer stays in serve, 9-3. Polar Bears on the run. Serve to Tajimo. Picked up, it'll come to Harrington. Block gets through. Polar Bears will have to send it over. There's the hit by Ellinger. Ava Ellinger. And the power game for Ohio Northern has caused a timeout by Earlham as the Polar Bears on a good run here. Ohio Northern 10, Earlham College 3. You're watching the Ohio Northern University Volleyball Invitational on NKTelco Sports.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Take a look at the last 4 possessions for Ohio Northern. A kill by Erin Wagner, a block by Sonia Dolling, a kill by Sonia Dolling, and a kill by Ava Ellinger. So a potent attack, and that created the timeout by Lauren Horton, Earlham's coach. 10-3, Polar Bears on a run, and Harrington. Point goes to Ohio Northern. It's out of bounds, and it's 11-3. As number 5, Hannah Ermer, will serve it. Across the net it comes. Here comes the set. Young is going to stop the Ohio Northern run as Maria Young gets the kill, and she'll serve now, and it's 11-4. Conrad, Ellinger out of bounds on the hit as Shamel tried to keep it alive. Strong hit and goes out of bounds, and Ohio Northern up 12-4. Sonia Dolling sends it across. Wagner with a set. Harrington. Now it's Ohio Northern's turn. James Young with good defense. Here comes the hit by number 15, Liv Kirk, and Earlham will pick up the point, and it's 12-5, and here comes the substitutes. Lauren Newcomer will serve it up. 5'5" freshman for Earlham College out of Richmond, Indiana. James, and the block is there. Good defensive effort by Earlham on the block. That was led there by Liv Kirk. And maybe teammate Jasmine Meeker on a shared block attempt. Setting it for James. It'll come to Ellinger, who'll find the open spot of the court. Earlham just froze, looking for James to hit it. Instead, Ellinger was the one who hit it. And Ava picks up the kill, and it's 13-6. Serve back to the Polar Bears. Grace Ermer with the serve. Kirk doing a nice job up front for the Quakers as Kirk finds the space in the kill. Jennings over to Karstensen, back in the lineup. Battle at the net. James will send it back. Here comes the set to Youngs. Good play by Ermer. Jennings gets it up to Ermer, and Here comes the hit, and it's long by Meeker. It was tipped, touched by Ohio Northern. Point goes to Earlham College as it's 13-8. That'll put Tajimo in serve. Akiko Tajimo with the serve for Earlham. Karstensen tries the soft touch at the net battle. It gets across Ermer. Soft touch hits the antenna as Aaron Wagner for Earlham trying to get it across. And I think head coach Lauren Horton would like a conference. Question answered. Grace Conrad in serve. Tajimo gets it up to the front line, and Earlham College is going to pick up a point. And head coach Lauren Horton for Earlham made that one happen as her defensive players were a little bit too deep. Had them come up, and it paid some dividends there as it's 14-9 as they picked up a point. Aaron Wagner with the serve for Earlham College. Set to Aaron Wagner of Ohio Northern University. And Wagner from ONU gets the kill. 15-9, Ohio Northern. Set number 3. Trying to stay unbeaten after one day of play. And Young puts it in. Maria Young with the point. Harrington and Shamal will come in. Harrington, the strong outside hitter. Shamal, the server. Wagner with the kill. (16-10), Aaron Wagner for Ohio Northern. A thing of beauty. Here comes the serve by McFadden. See how Ohio Northern approaches it. Ellinger, but now Ohio Northern sends it to the back row, and Tajimo. Quakers scrambling. Young dumps it across, and miscommunication, and that's going to be a point for Earlham. Those are the kind of plays that put gray hairs on coaches' heads. Tajimo will go out. Kirk will come back in. In serve is number 12, Sydney Fuller for Earlham College. Strong serve to the back row. Jenkins will handle it. Back over to Conrad. Ellinger. Here comes the set. Young. Good defense by the Polar Bears as they get out of it. Here comes the hit at the net, and Ellinger will get the point as Earlham unable to get it back across against Ohio Northern. And it's 17-11 our score. Hannah Ermer, fifth-year senior, will serve it up. 17-11 our score. Tajimo. Kirk. Liv Kirk having a nice second set. With that kill, scores the point for Earlham. 17-12. That's going to put Maria Young in serve. Here come the Polar Bears. Ellinger at the net. It's short, and it's 17-13. Young remains in serve. Earlham trying to mount a comeback here. Young. Polar Bears will handle it. And Sonia Dahlin not able to get it over. Young has a tough rotation on the ball when she serves. And that's going to be an ace for Maria Young as Hannah Ermer not able to handle it deep in the court, and Young is pulling her team within 2 points, 17-15. Young definitely on a roll. Here comes the serve to the back corner. Ermer will have it. Jennings, Ellinger, Kirk, and I believe Meeker make it Wagner. Kirk and Wagner. And it's 17-16, and that's going to force Ohio Northern to call a timeout. Third set score, Ohio Northern 17, Earlham College 16. You're watching the Ohio Northern University Invitational on NKTelco Sports.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Unpack your potential with a career at Pratt Industries. Working at Pratt Industries is more than a job. It's a sustainable career.
Pratt Industries to me is a job. It's my career. It's the way I put food on my table, but I love what I do.
We offer competitive pay, excellent benefits, and opportunities for career advancement. To apply, visit careers.prattindustries.com.
Ohio Northern started the tournament off with the first game here at center court with a 3-0 win over DePaul. Muskegon fell to Wisconsin Oshkosh in the South Court game 3-2, and center court game Denison came away with a 3-1 win over Heidelberg, as the Polar Bears will pick up the point and go back up 18-16. And now we're in the nightcap with the Ohio Northern University student body in full support here as the Polar Bears pick up the point on the ace. So Ohio Northern had taken the timeout 17-16. Now they've got a 19-16 lead at the net, and that's going to go Earlham's way. Ball goes out of bounds. Substitutes. (19-17). Lauren Newcomer on the John and Tony's Restaurant scoreboard. Earlham with the lead. Ellinger looking for points. And that's going to give Earlham the serve and the point. 19-18. And Newcomer trying to tie it up. Here comes the serve. They'll bring it back in. Jennings gets it across. Here comes a set for Meeker to the back row, and it's in. Jasmine Meeker, a 5'7" freshman, quietly putting together a pretty nice couple of sets for the Quakers. We're tied at 19. For the lead, James, good defense by Young. Meeker, battle at the net, and Earlham will collect the point. They take the lead at 20-19. Ohio Northern had closed the corner, but it goes out of bounds, point to Earlham. Ellinger looking for the space, and it's out of bounds, and now Earlham goes up 21-19. Earlham College on quite a roll. We're tied one set each. We got another timeout. Action stops here at Ohio Northern. Our score, Earlham College 21, Ohio Northern 19. You're watching Ohio Northern University Volleyball Invitation on NKTelco Sports. Earlham with a 2-point lead. Taking a look at numbers to these two sets. Maria Young, total of 16 points, which is kills, aces, and block shots. She has 16. Jasmine Meeker with 9. Anaya Harrington with 8. And Olivia Kirk, who really has come alive here in this set, has 8.5. And Erin Wagner has 11 for Ohio Northern. And Sonia Dolling with 10.5. Karstensen and Ellinger 8 each. Meeker with the hit for Earlham. Battle at the net. James, battle comes back at the net, and Earlham's going to win it. And it's 22-19, and Earlham College taking a 22-19 lead. Ohio Northern's used a couple of timeouts. Newcomer to the back row. Conrad, James. And point this time goes to Ohio Northern, and Polar Bears needed that one. As Karstensen, Katie Karstensen will come back in. The junior play on the right side. Lauren James up front, with Grace Conrad as the setter. In serve is Grace Ermer. Polar Bears trail by 2 at 22-20. Over to the right side, Meeker's going to get it across. Here comes the set. Karstensen back to Tajimo. Here comes the set to Wagner. There's the hit by Kirk. Bears need a point. Meeker keeps it alive. It's got to go over, and it does as Newcomer delivers. And a smart play as Grace Conrad, the wise setter for Ohio Northern, instead of the set, gets the point with the kill, and it's 22-21, and that'll put Grace Ermer in serve. Ermer, there you see a great shot as they clean up the court here at Ohio Northern University. Ermer going to go for the tie. There you see Grace. 22-21 our score. Big serve as Ermer sends it across. Kirk. Young. Newcomer. And a mistake at the worst time for Earlham. A little bit of a communications breakdown, and we are tied at 22. Earlham has not had many of those kind of miscues, and head coach Lauren Horton shouts encouragement as Ermer continues in serve. We're tied at 22. Meeker, back row. Jennings. There's a strong hit and the kill for Katie Karstensen with the serve, and Ohio Northern goes up 23-22. This time Earlham will take a timeout. We've got a battle here at the Ohio Northern University Volleyball Invitational. Our score, Ohio Northern University 23, Earlham College 22. You're watching college volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Whatever Cards and Games in Ada is your locally owned, family-friendly business for all your gaming needs. We carry a wide range of collectible card games, board games, family games, role-playing games, educational games for all ages, and more. Stop in today for your much-needed expansion packs and war miniatures. We are an official tournament store for Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering, and Cardfight Vanguard. Expect an enjoyable time at Whatever Cards and Games, where there's fun for everyone.
(23-22), Ohio Northern still in the huddle with head coach Katie Coombe as they try and go move ahead here in set number 3. We are even at 1-1, and we are at 23-22. Ohio Northern with a 1-point lead. Staying in serve is number 20, Grace Ermer with the serve. Young over to Wagner. Meeker. Good return by Ohio Northern. Battle at the net. Earlham not giving up. Meeker in position, and there is the blocked shot by James. Lauren James with the block shot, and it makes it 24-22. Big point. Now, set point here. Ermer with the serve. Wagner, Kirk, back at him. Ohio Northern pulls it out. Final score, Ohio Northern 25, Earlham 23. That'll put the Polar Bears up 2-1, and we'll move to set 4 as you are watching the Ohio Northern University Volleyball Invitational on NKTelco Sports.
At Four Seasons Drive-Thru, we offer weekly specials that are sure to satisfy all appetites. Monday through Thursday, come in to enjoy our daily lunch specials. Friday is our Get It Till It's Gone fish special. Friday and Saturday, grab a 16-inch 3-item pizza, 10 wings, and a 2-liter for just $20. Sunday, we also have a 3-piece chicken for $5 and a 16-piece for $20. Four Seasons Drive-Thru, great drinks, great food, wonderful service, and amazing prices.
Households are using more connected devices than ever before. TVs are streaming, smartphones are browsing, security cameras are watching, and virtual assistants are, well, assisting.
You'll need an umbrella today.
As you add more devices, we are constantly improving our technology to deliver the fastest and most reliable internet to your home. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get NKTelco high-speed internet with speeds up to 1 gig. Call 1-888-NKTelco today.
I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course. It's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Ohio Northern takes the third set, 25-23. Earlham College giving the Polar Bears all they can handle, and they go up 2-1. Taking a look at some numbers from that third set. Team statistics, as you look at Ohio Northern, they had 17 kills. Earlham had 12 kills. Hitting percentages, 237 for Ohio Northern, 194 for Earlham. Take a look at that second set for Earlham, and they had a 343 hitting percentage. That's the set that they won. Ohio Northern won set number 1, and they had a hitting percentage of 360. So those numbers kind of tell tell a little bit of the story, but it's a tough battle. 41 kills so far for Ohio Northern, 36 for Earlham. Hitting percentage overall, 228 for Ohio Northern, 198 for Earlham. Taking a look at serve aces, and big edge there for Ohio Northern as they've had 8, while Earlham has only 2. So it's a battle. Earlham College, they came to play, and that's what Coach Lauren Horton said beforehand. Her team was ready for the challenge of playing here at Ohio Northern University in the Invitational. Student body in force. Nice crowd on hand for the nightcap here on Friday evening at 7 o'clock was our start or thereabouts. Earlham will serve it up first. Aaron Wagner of Earlham with the serve. Here comes Wagner to Wagner. Maker. James will have it. Here comes the set by Conrad. Wagner tries to drive it across. Young tries to find that corner. Comes back over to Karstensen, and she'll get the point. Katie Karstensen with the kill. And Sonia Dahling will rotate back in for Ohio Northern. Rachel Jennings, the libero for Ohio Northern, will serve it. Number 8. Tajimo with it. Here comes the Wagner set to Liv Kirk. And Liv Kirk, who, as we said in our last set, putting together some pretty decent numbers, comes up with the kill and the point. Kirk has 10.5 points so far here tonight's game, as Jennifer Shea-Mull will serve it. Wagner gets it back over, set by Wagner, and Young's hit is touched, and it's 2-1 Earlham College. Out of bounds, but touched, and Earlham College will serve it up. Set, Karstensen. Good defense by Earlham. Here comes Harrington. A little different approach, and it works. A little different direction for Harrington. Took a little something off that one, and Katie Karstensen went scrambling for that one. Grace Conrad, the setter for Ohio Northern, up front. She'll set it up. Hit over to the right side, and Karstensen. Earlham's not going to get that one back. And it's 3-2. Ava Ellinger will come back in, as does number 13, Leah McFadden. McFadden will serve. McFadden. Serve to the back row. Wagner will handle it. Harrington tries to get the hit to the back row. Dahling with the hit. Here comes the set by Wagner. Harrington trying to get it past, and got a double hit, I do believe. And number 13, Leah McFadden, will serve it. Right side is Young. Boy, Jennings with a big dig for the Polar Bears. Trying to set it up to Wagner. Tajimo gets it to Harrington. Boy, great rally going on here. There's Dahling. Comes the set this way. Young will get the point. Boy, Aaron Young, or excuse me, Maria Young with the point. Smart volleyball player, as she, a little misdirection and a little bit of a soft touch took something off of it. Earlham College goes up 4-3. Akiko Tajimo, number 5, the sophomore will serve for Earlham College. Tajimo. Ellinger. Tajimo is going to hit it. Set Wagner. Harrington blocked by Wagner. Block and or kill by the front line for Ohio Northern. Oh, out of bounds, I'm sorry. Thought that was a good one, but Tajimo stays in serve. Harrington finds the corner, and it's good. Anaya Harrington picks up the point, and Earlham College stretches that lead to 6-3. Tajimo will serve it up as they wipe some moisture off the Ohio Northern University Sports Center court here for the tournament. Tajimo with the hit. Here comes Wagner. Wagner with the kill, and that time she gets the point. Big time hit by Wagner, and the Polar Bears needed it as Hannah Ermer will come in. She'll serve as Wagner goes out. Rotates back in. 6-4 our score. As Hannah Ermer. As we warm evening here on a Friday night, mid-September. Moisture on the court. Hannah Ermer. For Harrington with that hit. Here comes Ellinger. Block, it goes out, and the point goes to Ohio Northern. Earlham right up on the net. Had it, but it goes out of bounds, and 6-5 our score. Earlham College on the John and Tony's restaurant scoreboard. Wagner, Harrington, recovery there by Ellinger. Dowling, here come the Quakers. Block up front, that'll send it back over. They'll continue to move it. The center, once again, wisely, number 3, Grace Conrad, picks up the point, and that ties it up at 6. Hannah Ermer for the lead. On the serve, it comes back to the libero for Ohio Northern, and they pick the point up as Ellinger gets it. And number 5, Hannah Ermer, continues to serve, and Polar Bears take the lead. Grace Conrad, the setter up front. Here comes the serve. Tajimo with it. Wagner with the set. Young trying to get that point. Conrad back over to Ellinger, looking for the corner up front. Wagner will recover, and here comes the set. I believe it's going to be out of bounds, and the point goes to Ohio Northern University. That'll make it 8-6. Polar Bears recovering from that early deficit. Young, Ellinger puts it back. Here comes the hit by Dowling, but Dowling one more time. Block at the net by Earlham. They'll come over and they'll get the point. 9-6. Grace Conrad with the big kill. Sophomore setter gets the point up front, puts her team up 9-6. In serve is Hannah Ermer. Conrad back over to Ermer. Ellinger sends it over to Earlham. Young, good defense by McFadden. McFadden hits it up. Ellinger goes to the corner, and it's going to be long. 9-7 as Earlham picks up the point as they hit out of bounds, and in serve will be number 8, Maria Young. Dangerous weapon for Earlham. Back over Conrad. Ellinger. Defense caught off guard, just couldn't get there, and Ellinger rings it home, and it's 10-7 Ohio Northern. Gabby Girardi into the lineup for Earlham for the first time, 6-foot freshman. And the ace by Sonia Dowling. Timeout on the court. Earlham College here in this fourth set. Our score, Ohio Northern 11, Earlham College 7. You're watching the Ohio Northern University Volleyball Invitation on NKTelco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen. And check us out on Facebook.
We are in set number 4. Earlham College versus Ohio Northern University. 11-7. Polar Bears are up. It's been a battle all the way. These two schools going right at each other. Here comes Harrington trying to get it to the back row. Dowling will have it. Gets it over to Ellinger to the back row. And Pagimo. Here comes the set by Wagner, but I believe that's a palm call, and Ohio Northern will pick up a big point at 12-7, an unforced error that time by Earlham. Pagimo, not a clean series there. Harrington gets across. Ellinger tries to hit it home, but point's going to go to Earlham College. Not quite sure of the call that time, but Earlham College will serve it. And that's number 6, Lauren Newcomer. She'll serve it up. 12-8 our score. Conrad, right side Ellinger. Pagimo comes up. There's Meeker. McFadden will have it. Conrad, now Ellinger at the net. McFadden battle at the net. Conrad keeps it alive. James spikes it home. What a great play by Lauren James, and the Polar Bears persisted in their effort. That'll make it 13-8. Substitutes into the lineup for Ohio Northern. And that's going to be in, and Earlham will pick up the point. Grace Ermer in the serve for Ohio Northern, and a substitute as number 12, Sydney Fuller, will come back in for Earlham, and she'll serve it. Her team trails by 4, 13-9. Defense readies. Ohio Northern. That's Ermer back over Conrad. And a little bit of a miscommunication. Young got the ball, but unable to hit it that second hit, Sydney Fuller, and it's 14-9. Grace Conrad. There you see Grace. Sophomore setter in serve. Comes the set. James wins that battle. Second set, Meeker hits it. Comes back over Karstensen. And it's going to fall short. James got into trouble there and wasn't able to hit it that second time. And it's 14-10. Earlham College picks up the point. As number 3, a 5'7" senior, Aaron Wagner of Earlham, will serve it out. Conrad coming over to the right side, and Karsten. James gets it across. Short hit there by Conrad. Earlham on the offensive. Meeker. High Northern setting it up. Karsten. Soft touch. Katie Karstensen, outside hitter, the junior, put the soft touch on. And she gets the point, and it's 15-10. Rachel Jennings, sophomore, will serve it up for the Polar Bears. Jennings with the hit. Kirk is going to get the kill as Conrad not able to handle that bullet from Kirk, and that's going to make it 15-11. Harrington and Shamol will rotate back in, as that's been the custom for Earlham throughout tonight's action. Shamol in serve. Conrad setting it up for Wagner. Here comes the return. Let's see what the Polar Bears do. Here comes Tarstensen, but I think we're underneath the net, and that will be costly for Ohio Northern. 15-11 our score. Shamol will serve it up.
Let's go, Bears!
Conrad, Karstensen, and the point for the Polar Bears, and it's 16-12. Ava Ellinger back in the lineup for Ohio Northern. Front row has Dowling and Wagner. Comes the set, block. Oh, Ava Ellinger. And teammate Sonia Dowling block it up front. Yep, Ellinger and Dowling with the shared block. And Ohio Northern trying to open up a little distance here. They got a 6-point lead at 18-12. Leah McFadden will serve it up. Harrington shoots it to the corner, and it's in. And Anaya Harrington, nice touch. Only a freshman. Very impressive, an outside hitter for the Quakers. As Tajimo will serve it. Kiko Tajimo with the serve. Wagner. Aaron Wagner out of Massillon. Massillon, Ohio native, out of Perry High School. Sophomore at 6'1". Definitely a force to be reckoned with as she picks up the kill. 19-13. Ohio Northern trying to get to that 20th point. Harrington, good defense by Jennings. And Ellington. Beautiful hit, and Earlham will be forced to take a timeout. here in set 4 is Ohio Northern opening up some distance. Our score, Ohio Northern 20, Earlham College 13. You're watching the Ohio Northern University Volleyball Invitational on NKTelco Sports.
Unpack your potential with a career at Pratt Industries. Working at Pratt Industries is more than a job. It's a sustainable career.
Pratt Industries to me is a job. It's my career. It's the way I put food on my table, but I love what I do.
We offer competitive pay, excellent benefits, and opportunities for career advancement. To apply, visit careers.prattindustries.com.
Ohio Northern University doing the job at the net. Ava Ellinger with a kill. Aaron Wagner with the kill. The last two scores. And Ohio Northern with a 7-point lead, 2013. Sonia Dahling with the kill. And it's 21-13. Dahling just finding the open court that time. Ohio Northern up by 8. Harrington gets it across. Ellington back over to Conrad. Back to Ellington. Conrad and Ellington work beautifully together, and it's 22-13. Anna Ermer in serve for the Polar Bears. In the net, serve error for Ohio Northern, and that stops their run, and it's 22-14. Lauren Newcomer. Make that Maria Young with the serve. It's going to go out, and Earlham will come up with a point. Maria Young, as Lauren James will come back into the lineup. Oh, that's good news. Ohio Northern with it as Earlham touched it. And it's 23-14. And Sonia Dahling with the serve. Tajimo. Back over to Wagner. Young will send it across. Here comes the set. James. And somehow Earlham keeps that one alive. Ellinger, she'll batter at home. Earlham doing their best. Harrington almost had a point. Soft touch. Wagner, Harrington, back row. McFadden back up to James, and she'll find the open court. What a rally, and the perseverance pays off for Ohio Northern as Lauren James as they went from one side of the court to the other, she found the soft spot right in the middle. 24-14, Ohio Northern on the verge. Got to go over. James on the block. Earlham battling for it. Conrad, James, and that's it. James with the kill. Assist to Conrad. And Ohio Northern takes a 25-14 victory over a very solid Earlham College squad. Ohio Northern 3-1 over Earlham College. We'll be back with our recap. You're watching the Ohio Northern University Invitational Volleyball Tournament on NKTelco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for Carriage Works. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
We are here and here and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success. Whatever Cards and Games in Ada is your locally owned, family-friendly business for all your gaming needs. We carry a wide range of collectible card games, board games, family games, role-playing games, educational games for all ages, and more. Stop in today for your much-needed expansion packs and war miniatures. We are an official tournament store for Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering, and Cardfight Vanguard. Expect an enjoyable time at Whatever Cards and Games, where there's fun for everyone.
At Four Seasons Drive-Thru, we offer weekly specials that are sure to satisfy all appetites. Monday through Thursday, come in to enjoy our daily lunch specials. Friday is our Get It Till It's Gone fish special. Friday and Saturday, grab a 16-inch 3-item pizza, 10 wings, and a 2-liter for just $20. Sunday, we also have a 3-piece chicken for $5 and a 16-piece for $20. Four Seasons Drive-Thru, great drinks, great food, wonderful service, and amazing prices.
Households are using more connected devices than ever before. TVs are streaming, smartphones are browsing, security cameras are watching, and virtual assistants are, well, assisting.
You'll need an umbrella today.
As you add more devices, we are constantly improving our technology to deliver the fastest and most reliable internet to your home. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get NKTelco high-speed internet with speeds up to 1 gig. Call 1-888-NKTelco today.
Back here at Ohio Northern University, the Ohio Northern University Polar Bears take the big win over Earlham College, 25-14 in our first set. And then Earlham bounces back 25-23 in the second set. And then Ohio Northern comes back and takes a 25-22 win in the third set. And then they wrapped it up in our fourth set, 25-14. So Ohio Northern goes to 2-0 in their own tournament. Taking a look at some final statistics. As you take a look at kills, Ohio Northern has the slight edge, 60-45. Serving aces, 9-2. Polar Bears with the edge. Total blocks, both teams had 12 each, and those are solo and assisted blocks. And the sets go 3-1 to Ohio Northern, so they'll move on. We'll have lots more action tomorrow here on NKTelco on Saturday, September the 17th. Center court action, Heidelberg versus DePaul. And then at 12:30 center court, Ohio Northern will meet Wisconsin Oshkosh. And then in center court, Muskegon versus Denison. Other games, South court at 10 o'clock, Denison versus Wisconsin Oshkosh. South court, Muskegon versus Earlham. And in the South court, Heidelberg will face Earlham. Ohio Northern, the big winner here as they move their record to 8-2 on the season and come away with the victory. Tonight's game brought to you by our scoreboard sponsor, number one, John and Tony's Restaurant. And we want to thank those folks. Tonight's game brought to you by the following sponsors, as we said, John and Tony's Restaurant, Four Seasons Drive-Thru, Jalapenos Mexican Grill, Whatever Cards and Games, and NKTelco. And of course, our MVP sponsor tonight, Northwest Ohio Liquidations. Want to thank those folks. Scoreboard sponsor, John and Tony's. Thank all of our sponsors, Jalapenos Mexican Grill. They have locations in Ada and Shawnee. Ohio Northern stays unbeaten in their own tournament. It was tough, though. Earlham gave them all they could handle, and they come away with a 3-1 victory in our last action here at the Ohio Northern University Sports Center. I'm Dave Helmstetter, and with us tonight, our director Scott Robinson, on camera, Mark Fissel and Jim Miller. You have been watching college volleyball on NKTelco Sports.